latest news in North Central Washington, go to ncwlife.com or find us on Facebook. Got a news tip? Email us at news@ncwlife.com or call 888-2020. Good Friday evening and welcome to the NCW Life Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to today's top news stories, let's take a quick look outside our weather window. And some high clouds moved in early this morning. We've been seeing those increasing clouds throughout the day as we take a look at our Sky-Fi tower cam up in the Union Valley area at Lake Chelan. And it's even kind of hazy out there from prescribed burns and also still some smoke from that huge wildfire happening in Siberia, believe it or not. That's why we're seeing some haze. But all these clouds means a pretty big storm system is headed our way. And I'll tell you what, if you are traveling this weekend, especially to the mountains, be prepared. We're going to see rain and maybe even some high mountain snow, even isolated thunderstorms in the mountains. Temperatures up that way, 30s and 40s, 50s and 60s for lows in the lowlands. And we will see highs only in the 60s this weekend and a very good chance for a shot of rain tonight and once again early on Saturday. We'll talk more about that coming up a little bit later on. And now the few of the stories we're following for you tonight. A major repaving project on Mission Street is set to begin through downtown Wenatchee in the next couple of weeks. The city of Wenatchee is selling a total of $15 million of tax-exempt bonds next week to help fund a portion of planned sewer utility improvements. And in a recent presentation and labor market report to area partners, a regional labor economist for the Washington State Employment Security Department says the pace of total non-farm job growth in Wenatchee accelerated throughout 2017. But first, we begin tonight. Douglas County fire crews were called out in the noon hour Thursday to a grass fire burning at Baker Flats. It's adjacent to State Route 2 and the Industrial Park. Our Sky-Fi cameras were able to quickly pick up the smoke and flames burning in the vicinity of 4825 Northwest Cascade Avenue. Excuse me, the flames were being fanned by gusty winds to the north as the Sky-Fi camera shows people trying to beat the fire down with tree branches. Fire crews arrived approximately 15 minutes after the fire was toned out and made quick work out of putting the blaze out. There's no word on how the fire started and it appears there was no damage to any structures. The fire consumed grass in about an acre swath along State Route 2. Chelan Fire and Rescue crews responded to a second alarm fire around 11 p.m. last night on Apple Acres Road. When Engine 71 arrived on scene, all family members from the single-story home had escaped safely from that blaze. Crews initiated a defense fire attack to contain the fire, calling for a second alarm for additional manpower and water tenders. Because there were no fire hydrants in the area, crews turned to Orondo and Manson for water tenders to help tackle that fire. Crews had the scene under control in about an hour after the initial call was received with a total of 4 engines, 3 tenders, and an air support unit for a total of 20 fire personnel. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Well, a major repaving project on Mission Street is set to begin tomorrow soon, through downtown Wenatchee. And that'll be in the next couple of weeks. The Wenatchee Department of Transportation, or WashDOT, finalized the contract earlier this week with Central Washington Asphalt, which now clears the way for that project. Ethan Rhodes, WashDOT project designer, says the set $2 million paving project will not only include Mission Street, but will extend from Bridge Street in Wenatchee all the way out to Old Station.
Pave up Miller all the way on North Wenatchee Ave, all the way to outside of town, so across the bridge over the Wenatchee River, across the interchange to Easy Street, and it's just right there. There's some joints out there, but it's milepost 5.04, but it's basically to the interchange. The majority of our work's going to happen at night, and the majority of our work is going to be under lane closures. And so, for example, on the one-way, like at night, if we take away a lane, the traffic volumes being what they are, one-way functions really well at night. Not really going to be much in the way of delays at night. And the same kind of thing on North Wenatchee Ave. The majority of our work is going to be done in a lane closure, so you have, how you have 2 lanes in each direction. At night, it'll be 1 lane.
The project will also make ADA improvements throughout the corridor and rewire multiple traffic signals. Rhodes says once the project gets underway, it should take around 80 days to complete. Well, the city of Wenatchee is selling a total of $15 million of tax-exempt bonds next week to help fund a portion of planned sewer utility improvements. Refinancing of previously sold bonds may also be an option for ratepayers for lower interest rates. The city received a AA rating with a stable outlook on the sale from S&P Global Ratings. Brad Posenjek, Director of Finance, said this is an opportunity for residents to invest in local infrastructure and their community with the low interest rates and strong bond rating. The city says if you're interested in learning more or would like to receive the preliminary official statement, contact the city no later than Monday, June 11th. Well, in a recent presentation and labor market report to area partners, Don Messick, regional labor economist for the Washington State Employment Security Department, says the pace of total non-farm job growth in the Wenatchee statistical area, it accelerated throughout 2017. The local unemployment rate fell from 6.0% in 2016 to 5.1% in 2017. That's the lowest average annual reading in the Wenatchee area since electronic records were implemented by our agency in 1990. Total non-farm employment averaged 44,900 in 2017. That's up by 800 jobs and a 1.7% growth since 2017. Job growth in 2017 was strong in construction and in health services, but job growth was negative in trade, transport, and warehousing, and in manufacturing. Coming up next, tonight is the night Wenatchee and Eastmont High School seniors will celebrate their hard work throughout their high school careers as commencement ceremonies take place in the Wenatchee Valley. Wenatchee High School senior Chris Danko was awarded a National Merit Scholarship, and it was a special evening at Sargent Field in Chelan last night as the annual Jerry Eisenhower Jr. Scholarship Scrimmage was held. And the annual Pay It Forward event returns this Saturday to the campus of Calvary Crossroads Church on Maple Street in Wenatchee. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCW Life Evening News.
Vominos junk haulers, big or small, they haul it all. Vominos junk haulers are experienced at hauling junk from your household items to yard and construction debris. That old hot tub and eyesore, Vominos, will make it Vominos. Recycling is a priority to Vominos junk haulers. They'll haul away your old appliances and electronics. And for the do-it-yourselfers, Vominos Junk Haulers also rents trucks and trailers. Call Vominos Junk Haulers and Moving Service today to schedule your free estimate.
It turns out some people are more likely to do well at Charter College and succeed in a new career. So, what's this charter type? Charter types are go-getters. Charter types follow through. Charter types love a challenge. If you're a hard worker looking for a fast path to a better career, you're just our type. Charter College. We work to get you to work.
Welcome back. In another news, Tonight is the night Wenatchee and Eastmont High School seniors will celebrate their hard work throughout their high school careers as commencement ceremonies take place in the Wenatchee Valley. NCW Life will broadcast both ceremonies live right here, starting with Eastmont at 6 p.m., followed by Wenatchee at 8 p.m. Next week, we'll also carry the Westside High School graduation ceremony on June 14th, as well as Wenatchee Valley College's commencement ceremony on June 15th at 7 p.m. Stay tuned to ncwlife.com for the rebroadcast schedule and how to watch the ceremonies on demand. Well, in an announcement on Tuesday, Wenatchee High School senior Christopher Danko was awarded a National Merit Scholarship. Danko is one of 3,500 winners nationwide to be awarded a National Merit Scholarships financed by U.S. colleges and universities. Officials of each sponsor college selected their scholarship winners from among the finalists in the 2018 National Merit Scholarship Program who plan to attend to that institution. These awards provide between $500 and $2,000 annually for up to 4 years of undergraduate study at the institution financing that scholarship. Danko's scholarship is a National Merit University of Oklahoma scholarship. Chris Danko says economics is a possible career field. Congratulations. Well, it was a special evening at Sargent Field in Chelan last night as the annual Jerry Eisenhart Jr. Scholarship Scrimmage was held, along with the announcement of this year's scholarship recipient. Teams participating include the Entiat Tigers and the Chelan Goats. The scholarship is a partnership between the Eisenhart family, Chelan Football, and Chelan Athletic Boosters to support a local student and perpetuate Jerry Jr.'s characteristics and values as he is remembered as the gentle giant and a strong leader in the school district. Chelan High School senior Scott Abel was awarded the $1,000 scholarship in the name of the late Chelan High School grad who died from brain cancer in 2012. Abel is involved in Chelan athletics, jazz band, and is an Eagle Scout in addition to other volunteer work. He said his plans after high school are to earn a medical degree and join Doctors Without Borders to continue his path to serve others. Well, the annual Pay It Forward event returns this Saturday to the campus of Calvary Crossroads Church on Maple Street in Wenatchee. On a recent visit to Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, event organizer Dale Fields talked about who it benefits and what to expect.
There's a lot of people that are just not making it, and for one reason or another. And so what Pay It Forward is about is helping those people. So if you're a single mom or a single dad or a veteran or you're just having trouble making ends meet, Pay It Forward is there to come alongside you and have you come to the event and provide resources. Now, last year we saw over 600 people. And
so there is a need.
There is a need,
yeah.
and this year we're expecting to see more. And last year we were able to help people with food and help people with haircuts and photography. And this year we're doing the same thing. We're going to help. There's going to be free food there. There's going to be lunches there. There's going to be haircuts and beauticians there to be able to, if you need a haircut, sometimes it's hard going from payday to payday to put money aside to even get a haircut. And so there's going to be beauticians there from all around Wenatchee giving haircuts, and there's going to be a photographer there if you would like to get a family picture. You know, sometimes it's hard to put money aside to even get family pictures done.
Also on site will be agencies and local resources to provide information on employment, housing, food, and general assistance. Pay It Forward begins at 11 on Saturday morning, and there is no charge to attend. You're watching the NCW Life Evening News. Coming up next, your sports update with Eric Granstrom and our feature story tonight. That and much more still to come on the NCW Life Evening News. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Cordell Schroeder. owner of East Wenatchee Mobile Storage.
If you're thinking about making a move anytime soon, check out the East Wenatchee Mini Storage brand new mobile storage service. They drop it off at your location, you pack it, and they pick it up and store it in their protected warehouse at East Wenatchee for as long as you need. When you're ready, they'll drop it off at your new home or office. East Wenatchee Mini Storage is excited to offer this brand new service to our region.
Call 509-884-8643 or find us on the web at ewministorage.com.
J&J Snack Foods makes a lot of dough-filled products. It's really hard to attract labor in this area. We've reached out to Goodwill, and Goodwill came through to help us get that achieved. John started here at the plant a couple of months ago. We promoted him to a dough maker. He's doing well.
I'm actually doing great. I'm finally getting more notice and appreciated for my work here. I love the products we make here.
If you're struggling finding the labor that you need, reach out to Goodwill. Goodwill, there's more behind the store.
I have a doctor who knows what they're talking about.
It's just so much more hands-on and friendly than anywhere else I've ever been.
It's really great to walk into somewhere where you feel welcomed and you feel accepted.
We've just been grateful for the care and respect that we've been given there.
And here when I come to visit my doctor, I'm not afraid to ask questions.
It's not just about getting you in and out.
I love my care at CVCH. It's awesome. Give it a try.
And now it's a sports update on the NCW Life channel.
And a happy Friday. The Wenatchee Apple Sox completed its first homestand of the season with an 8-3 win over the Highline Bears last night at Paul Thomas Senior Field. Wenatchee took advantage of 5 walks by Highline starting pitcher Connor Benson and chased him after just an inning. The Sox scored 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and 3 in the third, highlighted by a 2-run double by center fielder Taylor Poffenroth.
Second baseman Robinson was pretty far back, swinging at the first pitch and going the other way, and this ball's going to get down. Bounces off of the wall, and the ball hit by Poffenroth. That's going to score 1 run. Coming around is the second runner, McCafferty. Here's the throw. It's not close. 2 runs come in on the RBI double by Taylor Poffenroth. Magro and McCafferty, and the runs are coming in droves for the Apple Sox. 2-1 is hit hard to left field. Going back and over the fence for a home run. It's the first home run of the season at home for the Apple Sox, and it's Swenson's first long ball of the year. He gives it a ride to left, and the Apple Sox get another one. It's 8-1. Here's another 2-2 from the right-hander from VCU. Hit up the middle on a couple bounces. McCafferty gloves onto first for the 6-3 putout. And the Apple Sox take the 8-3 victory tonight over the visiting Highline Bears.
That's the voice of the Apple Sox, Joel Norman, there with the play-by-play video courtesy of our Sky-Fi network. On the mound for Wenatchee, Tyson Yamani earned the victory, going 7 innings, allowing just 1 run on 5 hits and 3 strikeouts. Wenatchee improved its overall record of 4-2 with a win. Now hit the road for a 7-game road trip through Oregon. They'll begin tonight in the Portland area for the first of 3 against the expansion Portland Pickles. Also in West Coast League play last night, as we turn to the Les Schwab scoreboard, Yakima Valley down Victoria 5-2 on Connor Mack's walk-off RBI single in the 11th gave Bellingham a 2-1 win over Corvallis. So the Bells and Lefties share the top spot to the West Coast League's North Division with Wenatchee a half game back. Victoria and Yakima are a game back, while Kelowna 1.5 games out of first place. Well, according to a release from the West Coast League, 72 alums and current players in the WCL were selected in this week's Major League Baseball draft. Former Corvallis Knights infielder Nick Madrigal of Oregon State was the 4th overall pick in the first round. That's the highest WCL alum selection ever in the Major League Baseball draft in June. Wenatchee alum Hugh Smith was taken in the 5th round by the Detroit Tigers. Also former Apple Sox Drew Rasmussen was selected in the 6th round by the Milwaukee Brewers. For a complete rundown and to see the other 7 Apple Sox selected in the draft, head to the website at westcoastleague.com. Well, it got interesting in the 9th inning, but the Seattle Mariners held on to beat the Tampa Bay Rays last night 4-3 in St. Petersburg, Florida. Seattle starting pitcher Mike Leake was lights out for 8 innings, but gave up a leadoff double in the 9th. Alex Colombe came in relief and gave up a 3-run double before finally coaxing the final out to secure the win. Leake improved to 6-3 with the win, going 8 innings, allowing 2 runs on 8 hits with 3 strikeouts. Denard Span and Mitch Haniger each hit solo home runs to help give Seattle the early lead. David Freitas got the start behind the plate to rest Mike Zunino. Came through with a hit to continue a 3-run rally in the third. Seattle and Tampa Bay playing again today. Former Apple Sox Marco Gonzalez going up against Wilmer Font. Yes, Wilmer Font. Now there's a household name for you. Plenty going on in the Valley with our weekend sports calendar. Let's take a look at it. It begins with Wenatchee Youth Baseball hosting a tournament for 9U and 10U teams. Various sites throughout the area that runs through Sunday. The Grip It and Rip It men's softball tournament gets underway today, goes through Sunday at Walla Walla Point Park. The women are going to be busy at Kirby Billingsley Hydro Park with a Riverball tournament tomorrow and Sunday. Wenatchee Rams are off to a great start, and Western Washington Football Lions play at 3-0. They'll host the Northwest Hurricanes Saturday night at 6 at Lee-Bofto Field at the Apple Bowl. The same venue will turn over to women's soccer on Sunday as the NCW Alliance FC hosts Black Hills FC. That will kick off at 2 o'clock. That's sports news. I'm Eric Grandstrom on the NCW Life Channel. Happy graduation to the class of 2018. Be safe out there, please. Grant, back to you.
Thank you, Eric. Time now for NCW Life's Megan McPherson to fill us in on some of the events going on around the Valley this weekend.
Here's a look at what's on tap this weekend around the Wenatchee Valley. The Sage and Son Family Festival is Friday, June 8th to Saturday, June 9th in Ephrata. This event gives the people of Grant County and beyond a fun family festival full of activities that connects the community and stays with a majority of Northwest entertainment and vendors. The 6th annual Soul to Soul Kickoff to Summer 5K Run Walk is Saturday from 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. at Pybus Market. All proceeds will benefit the Scholarship Fund for the King's Garden, a ministry of Lighthouse Christian Ministries. The 5K will begin at 8:30 a.m. with the Kids 1K and 5K immediately following. Pick up your packet from 5 to 7 p.m. on Friday, June 8th inside Pybus Market. Registration is $20. Children 10 and under are free. Go online to register. The 8th annual Bike and Juice Festival is on Saturday at the Leavenworth Ski Hill. Come for a morning of bike racing, obstacle courses for all ages, juice, cookies, lunch, raffles, face painting, bike decorating, and more. There are bike events for all kids up to age 12, including push bikes, no pedals, training wheels, and all levels of mountain bike courses. Proceeds go to Beaver Valley School. The Entiat Chamber of Commerce is putting on a car show on Saturday starting at 9 a.m. and ending at 4 p.m. The show will be held in the parking lot of the Entiat Pub and Brew in the space to the south of the parking lot. Bring your car, motorcycle, or whatever and see if you can collect a trophy. And finally, Adrienne's Dance Academy presents Let's Go Crazy on Saturday at the Numerica Performing Arts Center. The show starts at 4:30 p.m. Get your tickets at numericapac.org. For more information on this weekend's events, visit ncwlife.com.
We'll be back with more news and your complete local weather forecast right after this.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Hello, Wenatchee Valley. Christian Shanlin here with Bay Equity Home Loans.
Make your dream of building your own home a reality today. Bay Equity Home Loans has teamed up with Real Homes to make building your new home a smooth process. Bay Equity Home Loans of Wenatchee offers new construction loans, FHA 3.5% down, and VA 100% construction loans.
Stop on by or give us a call today.
Lakeshland Mailboxes is a small place with a lot to offer. Job one is shipping and receiving from A to Z. They pack it, they label it, they ship it. But did you know we also offer notary service, online computer access, legal forms, copies, greeting cards, and of course, mailboxes. Schland Mailboxes, Everything you need in one small package.
Welcome back to the NCW Life Evening News. A major repaving project on Mission Street is set to begin through downtown Wenatchee in the next couple of weeks. The Washington Department of Transportation, or WashDOT, finalized the contract earlier this week with Central Washington Asphalt, which clears the way for the project. Ethan Rhodes, WashDOT project designer, says the $2 million paving project will not only include Mission Street, but will extend from Bridge Street in Wenatchee all the way out to Old Station.
Pave up Miller all the way on North Wenatchee Ave, all the way to outside of town, so across the bridge over the Wenatchee River, across the interchange to Easy Street, and it's just right there. There's some joints out there, but it's milepost 5.04, but it's basically to the interchange. The majority of our work's going to happen at night, and the majority of our work is going to be under lane closures. And so, for example, on the one-way, like at night, if we take away a lane, the traffic volumes being what they are, one-way functions really well at night. Not really going to be much in the way of delays at night. And the same kind of thing on North Wenatchee Ave. The majority of our work is going to be done in a lane closure, so you have, you know how you have 2 lanes in each direction. At night, it'll be 1 lane.
Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Let's quickly go to our weather window where we're seeing some high clouds and a little bit of haze out there. Taking a look at beautiful Lake Chelan from our Sky-Fi Tower cam at Union Valley. And you can see the darker clouds also moving in. And as we go to our surface loop, I can show you why. Right now we're seeing just some activity along the west coast of Washington, but let's jump ahead until 8 o'clock tonight when the Wenatchee High School graduation begins. Boy, that rain will be knocking at our doorstep right at 8 o'clock. I don't think it will be raining quite at 8, but I think through the ceremony and by 10 o'clock, we will be seeing some light shower activity in the Wenatchee area. We could also see some gusty winds picking up as well as that frontal system moves through. By the time we get into Saturday at 5 o'clock, folks, it's just going to be an unsettled weekend. We're going to see much cooler temperatures on Saturday, maybe even a scattered shower or 2 around our area. You can see western Washington will be very wet throughout the day on Saturday. And as we move into the end of our weekend on Sunday, not a whole lot better situation. Still some scattered showers around, high temperatures only in the mid 60s, and maybe even some heavy downpours of rain if you're heading out to the Puget Sound and the Seattle area. Let's take a look at your quick lube and tune forecast now. 53 tonight with an 80% chance of rain into our overnight Saturday morning. 67 Saturday, 66 on Sunday, and then we'll begin a slow warm up on Monday through Thursday. Sunny Monday through Wednesday with temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80. And by Thursday, once again, another storm system moves in late in the day, 81 degrees with a 20% chance for showers. Well, we leave you tonight. There was quite a stir at Consolidated Pipe and Supply on Walla Walla Avenue in Wenatchee yesterday morning as a mama doe found herself on the wrong side of the fence away from her triplet fawn. Marion Tresh grabbed her phone and snapped these pictures as the doe tried to figure out how to get back with her fawns. Marion alerted fellow employee Pat Peterson to help reunite the group as they all looked on. The family was reunited, and it was a good thing because those fawns, they were hungry. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. Also, keep it right here on the NCW Life channel Monday morning for Wake Up Wenatchee Valley with host Dan Kuntz and News with Steve Hare. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend.
This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV Everywhere from Localtel sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV set free. Enjoy the extra value Localtel delivers with TV Everywhere. Visit localtel.net and sign up today.
Hey there, Wenatchee. I'm Sean Lee, and I'm inviting you to check out the NCW Movie Guide to keep up on what movies are playing in our town.